Yeah, hey guys, my name's Andy Flint. I am a prover, which means I am, in a sense, working for Pruvit, running my own business and sharing the product of Keto OS. Today, I just wanted to have a quick chat to you guys about how the product came about. It is an American product, we're bringing it in from America, and it was originally derived for Navy SEAL divers and astronauts from NASA. The American government, they pretty much turned around and saw all of the health benefits that were coming from being in ketosis, which is our natural state. It's the state that we're born in when we're a baby. It's the state that we stay in when we breastfeed. And then as soon as we have food by mouth, which potentially contains lots of vegetables, and is mainly a carbohydrate and glucose form of food, we step out of ketosis. And the majority of us never go back into it again because of how our diets, I suppose, are controlled by society. The main kind of parts of our food and the amount of carbohydrates that we have don't allow us to go back into ketosis, i.e., all of our breads, pastas, rices, those type of foods that we have with every meal. So the benefits of ketosis and the research in that in America was found that so many health benefits. It was originally derived from studies in epilepsy, and then they started finding more health benefits from it. But anyway, the American government saw these health benefits and said, right, if this is so good for people, how do we find a way of getting a person into ketosis without them having to do the diet? Because there's pretty much two ways to get there naturally. It is to go into a state of starvation almost, where you completely clear out that glucose. That's why when people fast, like the Shaolin monks, when they go on fasts and things like that, they feel that they reach a state of enlightenment at some point, and that's actually them going into ketosis. So intermittent fasting is a way of reaching it naturally, as long as you're supporting it with a high fat, medium to low protein diet with pretty much minimal carbs. So the other way to do that is by exactly what I just said there, really pulling down the carbohydrates to potentially under 30 grams a day, maybe even under 50 grams, depending on how your body switches over back into ketosis or not. And then by doing that and bringing down protein levels as well, because protein, if you have too much of it, is broken back down into glucose. You can do it that way by weaning out the carbohydrates, weaning out the glucose, and then just using fat for fuel, and then your body ends up breaking the ketones, the fat down in the liver and producing ketones. So that's how the product came about, is research in the American government to find how they can provide an awesome fuel for their soldiers and their astronauts. So there's no mean feat in terms of how this product came around. It's pretty awesome to have that research done by the American government, and now it's on the market because the people that have done that research, they patented the intellectual property, and that's how Pruvit came around. One of a few other companies that bought that patent, and yeah, and that's how Keto OS came around. So I thought it was important that people knew that. And if you have any more questions about how the product came around, or any questions about the product in general, get in touch.